Anyway, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? This is a new one. This is a new movie. This one has, oh, well, who is it? Who's the star in this one? Starring Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Okay. He's starring in this one. Dwayne Johnson's the star in this one. It's, by the way, the movie is faster. It came out 2010. This is definitely the one where he starts off in prison. He gets released after a speech from the warden. I think that was Chevy Chase as the warden. I'm not sure. He went to jail because he was part of a bank robbery crew that got narked on, and the crooked cops and all kinds of fun stuff that involved in that. So they did a pretty good job with this movie. I mean, you can't say they didn't, because they did. It was one of those movies that you got to watch. It's a real good movie. Lots of action movie. So when he gets out of jail, he starts killing people that were in the crew that turned him in. He thought turned him in, that we're all part of it. And so he goes and kills a dork and a couple other people right in their business, not really caring who sees him, because, he's got a mission to do. That's a man on a mission, killing people. There were 6 people involved. He travels around in his car. What was his car? His car was a 1970 Chevrolet Chevy. Anyway, he had a gun and everything under the seat. He was Bakersfield, California is where this one was started. He had lots of money, all that fun stuff that he took out of prison with him. And then, he runs around killing his whole crew. The dirty cop gets wind of it, not knowing that he didn't know that he was involved. He was just going to kill the whole crew, and everybody thought he was involved of it. He went and killed the old man, or was going to go kill the old man, but he was already dead. He killed some bouncer at a club that was part of it. He was just basically running through a killing spree. Even at the hospital, he killed somebody. Walked in the middle of surgery and shot him right in the middle of surgery. Then the bad cop that thought he was part of it and wasn't part of it, he actually hired a gunman, a professional hitman that charged $1 to do his job, to go track Dwayne Johnson down. And he gets all this taken care of. And then the funny part is at the end, the female cop and our bad cop is trying to chase him down and catch him, and then the bad cop actually didn't know it. He shot Dwayne Johnson in the preacher's church, preacher's tent church, and he ends up coming back because he had a metal plate in the back of his head. So he got up and went out and killed the bad guy. The preacher got to live. Only one of the potential victims actually got to live was the preacher. Then it turned out to be a real interesting movie. He lived happily ever after, drove off into the sunset kind of movie after he got his job done. And it turned out to be, a pretty good movie. He was using a 357, it looked like, Magnum, 4-inch barrel, or snub nose, whatever it was. It got the job done. But yeah, this turned out to be a real good movie. I kind of liked it. I'm getting hoarse again, talking too much. I don't know how those guys do it for hours and hours at a time. Guess it just takes practice. But yeah, they did a pretty good job with this movie. I liked it. There's no real politics involved in this. It doesn't have any real problems. Hopefully you've got to this point, so you're going to subscribe and like, right? And tell everybody about this channel. and make sure everybody watches it. I'm pretty sure YouTube's trying to keep it from coming off, but this was distributed by CBS Films, so Disney. It will come out November 24th, 2010 in the United States only. It was 98 minutes long. It's the United States country origin. It was English. They spent $24 million on this thing. At the box office, it made $35.6. So it wasn't a bad profit, but because it was an unknown franchise, they didn't really do so well. But, I enjoyed the movie, and I've got it part of my collection, so that tells you how much I enjoy the movie. And then we're going to have one more movie to review in this segment to talk about, and we'll talk to you on the next movie review, and we'll see you then. Bye now.